The Great Resignation has spawned a slew of articles in the last several months, pondering what precisely is behind the trend. What is driving this exodus besides people's desire to venture out on their own? Low-wage employees may be utilizing their newfound power to push for better working conditions. Or is it more about professionals who can afford to be discriminating in their job hunt, seeking positions that better correspond with their beliefs and aspirations? In the last 6 months, business executives and thought leaders have published more than 1,000 essays and articles on workplace issues, including the so-called Great Resignation. Worldwide, leaders are trying to figure out what is causing the migration of millions of people, causing staffing shortages and a problem with keeping top talent. Measuring performance, well-being, and management all seem to be necessary, according to the research. There is no clear response because so many individuals are resigning during the Great Resignation. Because of this, the leaving contagion is a genuine phenomenon that has occurred at organizations independent of management style or low compensation. Please consider supporting my channel by clicking on the subscribe and like button. The Great Resignation isn't mainly about pay. More than 1 million Glassdoor ratings were analyzed. They were able to identify which organizations had greater attrition rates than industry norms during the Great Resignation, and what workers had to say about such companies based on this data, via the Glassdoor reviews. What were employees talking about at organizations where most employees were leaving during the current wave of resignations? It was not only about the money. Media coverage of the Great Resignation has concentrated chiefly on the issue of salaries. However, the frequency and positivity with which workers discuss remuneration ranks 16th among all problems in terms of predicting employee turnover, the authors claim in their paper. Watch the next section to know the 5 main reasons why people are quitting. What causes people to abandon their jobs? Workers who had left their jobs because of a hazardous work environment were more likely to be replaced. There were, however, other considerations that emerged. The following are the 5 most important indicators of high attrition rates, as discovered by the study. 1. An unhealthy way of life. A poisonous company culture is by far the biggest predictor of industry-adjusted attrition and is 10 times more relevant than remuneration in predicting departure, the authors write. What does toxic imply to you? According to the authors, employees' perceptions of disrespect and unethical conduct are among the significant contributing factors. 2. Reorganization and job uncertainty. It is probably not a surprise that thinking about a new job while afraid of losing your current one is a natural reaction. According to these writers, research shows that workers who have a poor perspective on their company's future are more likely to leave. 3. Exceptional degrees of innovation. In this study, the authors discovered that the more favorably workers spoke about innovation at their business, the more probable it was that they would leave. They believe this is due to the difficulty of invention, which is both physically and emotionally taxing. While innovation may be enlightening and motivating, it can also exhaust its supporters. 4. The inability to appreciate one's efforts. According to the authors, when it comes to recognition and awards, employees are more likely to defect from organizations that fail to discriminate between great achievers and laggards. In this case, the issue is not about money. When you do good work, you should feel appreciated and noticed. 5. Poor reaction to the pandemic. According to the paper, employees who complained negatively about their company's reaction to the epidemic or referenced it more often in their evaluations were more likely to leave, which should come as no surprise to those organizations who are fumbling through the pandemic. The shift in mindset of workers prompted many organizations to start rethinking their strategies, focusing more on employee experience and benefits. It may need more research to fully understand the true nature of the Great Resignation, but for now, acting on it is a must for every leader. Share in the comment section your insights about the Great Resignation. If you enjoy watching this video, please support my channel by clicking on the like and subscribe button. Also, please consider watching my other videos to learn more about how you can improve yourself each day.